Well, I just got in a little shipment of some new fragrances from French Avenue, from Paris Corner. And so we are going to talk about this amazing fragrance lot. I've been so excited to get some of these. They have not disappointed. So I have got a haul here of fragrances that I want to tell you all about. Before we begin, remember to give a click to the like button if you like the video and subscribe. Let's get into this crazy good haul of new clone fragrances. All right, well, first up, this is one that's been making a lot of waves. A lot of people have been talking about it. I think Aromatics brought it back from Dubai a long time ago, and we've been eagerly awaiting the arrival of French Avenue's Amber Empire. And I'm telling you, this does not disappoint. This is an incredible alternative to or dupe of Clive Christian's Blonde Amber. This bottle looks awesome. Like this would be an amazing gift for a man or a woman because of the style of fragrance that it is, but that bottle looks very impressive. Now, if you're not familiar with the DNA, the original, the Clive Christian Blonde Amber, is one of the most popular releases of the past couple years. It is this mesmerizing, intoxicating, absolutely mouth-watering, sweet amber vanilla fragrance with a good bit of spiciness. And I'm telling you, they nailed it with this fragrance. I have worn the original fragrance, but I'm not going to drop $500 or whatever it is for the original. So I've got some really good alternatives, and this one is absolutely my favorite now, partially because the presentation looks incredible and the juice is very accurate to the original. I've seen some others that are a very good representation as well, but I'm telling you, if you want something that performs amazing and you want an ambery, sweet, spicy fragrance that is actually one of my most complimented DNAs of the past year, this is what you want. Again, this is Amber Empire from French Avenue. French Avenue has just taken over the world with their amazing clone fragrances, and this is, I think, one of the best. Probably deserves the same level of hype that the Liquid Brune Parfums de Marly Altair clone got last year. Next up, even though Amber Empire is now my favorite alternative to Clive Christian Blonde Amber, this fragrance is actually my favorite out of the lot. This is French Avenue's Iris Pachuli. This is an extrait de parfum, absolutely amazing, amazing alternative to Carolina Herrera Iris Empire. This might be my favorite fragrance pickup of the past year. I am telling you, I am in love with this stuff. And while I'm unboxing it, I forgot to mention Amber Empire is also an extrait de parfum. So that's why it performs so well. It's why it's so awesome. So Iris Pachuli, this stuff has major, major wow factor. So this fragrance comes in this really cool little bottle. Again, incredible gift idea. Very solid and sturdy. You've got this nice metal cap, thick glass, well sculpted with that very cool kind of emerald jewel on the front of it. But none of that would matter if it didn't smell good. And let me tell you, it doesn't smell good. It's one of the most amazing things I have ever put my nose on since the history of forever. This fragrance is kind of like you took Parfums de Marly Nefs, which is an absolutely gorgeous, warm, spicy oud fragrance. Lots of sweet spice, cinnamon, and almost like a honey sweetness. You take Parfums de Marly Nefs and you mix it together with Dior Homme Parfum, the old formulation. That's what it smells like. Just mind-blowing, kind of waxy, lipsticky, fantasy iris, bucket loads and bucket loads of iris with this amazing dark woods and powerfully sweet spiciness. If the sweet spiciness were on its own, it would be too much, but it's balanced out by the dark woods and again, by one of the most impressive iris notes that I have ever smelled. This is a masterpiece. I've never smelled the original, so I don't know if the original could possibly be as good. I doubt that it could be better. And I don't even know if the original is an extrait de parfum. But if you like iris fragrances, or if you know someone who does and you want to give them a gift, this right here is possibly my favorite pickup of the past year. Again, iris and patchouli. All right, next up, another one that has been making waves from French Avenue. This is Atlantis Extrait. I got the original Aether Atlantis when it came out a year or so ago. That one was a Parfums de Marly Greenly alternative. Well, this one, it's apparently an alternative to Wave Child, which I've never smelled, but this fragrance is amazing. If you like sweet fragrances, fruity fragrances, tropical coconut focused fragrances, this is basically sweet watermelon and coconut. It's not only watermelon and coconut. You've got a good bit of citrus in the opening, which gives it a very kind of bright burst in the opening. Then you go into that very juicy, realistic watermelon with, again, a very realistic coconut. The coconut smells like shredded coconut, like fresh coconut, not like a cheap synthetic coconut fragrance. It's very, very impressive. This is another one that is an extrait de parfum. This is definitely a unisex fragrance. So this one, my wife could wear just as easily as me. It's probably unisex, leaning feminine, but I can tell you, if I would have had this summer, I would have worn it out. It smells phenomenal. If you like sweet fragrances, if you don't mind something that's a little bit unisex, it's got the watermelon, the coconut, the citrus. There's also some cacao in the base, just a hint of kind of a cocoa mixed with those other notes. You've got some musk, giving it kind of a clean feel, not quite powdery, but like a fresh laundry kind of cleanness. Very, very good stuff. So thankful that so many unique DNAs are coming out now. Again, this one is Atlantis Extrait. Now, before we go on, I want to tell you about an amazing Black Friday sale that's happening at FragranceBuy.ca and Fragflex. Just a little story about me. Last year, during their Black Friday sale, I got $1,500 worth of fragrances for just over $500 because of coupons and because of deals they had going on. I literally was able to get this massive order of $1,500 worth of fragrances for, I think it was like $530 or something like that. So they've got great deals. They've got fragrances on sale. You can get free shipping on your order if you spend $99. They're giving away a free gift with the first 4,000 orders. They're giving niche samples again with the first 4,000 orders. Again, last year when I bought my order, I got a bunch of samples of things and I actually ended up buying a couple of them because they were so good. I also have on Monday a Cyber Monday sale. This is December 1st. They've also got buy one, get one free on a ton of fragrances. They've got free shipping if you spend $66 Canadian. They're also giving away freebies with that order as well. Apparently even better stuff on Monday than they give away on Friday. And for the first 2,000 orders, they're actually giving away a bag of niche samples with your order. So this is an incredible sale. Lots of free stuff, lots of good discounts. Check out the description for the codes and the links and the other information that you need. So moving right along with this incredible lot, I've got this one right here. I have been so psyched to get a hold of this fragrance ever since I saw that it existed, because this one is French Avenue's alternative or inspo for one of my favorite niche fragrances. I'm talking about Penhaligon's The Omniscient Mr. Thompson. If you know that fragrance, then you'll know by looking at the bottle what this is supposed to be a clone of. check out that beautiful elephant head. I love the Omniscient Mr. Thompson because I love Valentino Uomo Intense. And this is like a niche take on a Valentino Uomo Intense kind of DNA. It is an iris floral fragrance, but it's still got a good bit of sweetness like Valentino Uomo Intense, but it's also got this kind of dry woodiness that sets it apart from the Valentino, like a cedar kind of woodiness. It's a masterpiece. If you like iris fragrances, if you like the Valentino or Dior Homme Intense, that style of fragrance, you would absolutely love this. And it is very close to the original. Very good price, of course, compared to Penhaligon's pricing. So nothing's going to beat a incredible niche fragrance, but French Avenue makes the best alternatives in the business to these very expensive niche fragrances. And finally, one that's an alternative to a fragrance that I've never tried before, but I was so excited when I saw that it existed because I've wanted to try Xerjoff Alexandria 2 for a very long time. This is actually Paris Corner's alternative to Alexandria 2, Paris Corner's Prodigy. It is definitely not what I expected. For some reason, I had in my mind that Alexandria 2 was more of like a woody, spicy oud fragrance. I think maybe one of the Alexandria fragrances is. This one, though, blew me away and surprised me because it actually reminded me a little bit of something like Reflection Man, but like a deeper, more robust, spicy take on something like Reflection Man. So this is Paris Corner Prodigy. I've been wearing it pretty much non-stop since I got this order in. So to give you an idea of the notes in this fragrance, you've got rosewood, you've got lavender, cinnamon, apple. So right there with that cinnamon and that apple and that lavender, you've got this kind of sweet, warm, spicy, fresh, spicy kind of an opening. You've got rose, cedarwood, lily of the valley. So that lily of the valley kind of fabric softer freshness, again, is what tied it back to something like Reflection Man for me. And then you do have your oud. You've got sandalwood, amber, vanilla, musk. So there is some crossover with something like Reflection Man, but this is definitely more complex. It's definitely a little deeper and a little darker, and it's got that warm spiciness that if I could think of a way to possibly improve on Reflection Man, it would be to add some things like cinnamon and amber to that fragrance. So this one is so very impressive. I am telling you, each one of these fragrances is just out of this world for my particular taste. So again, this is Paris Corner's Prodigy. The only alternative I know of to Alexandria 2, maybe there are others, but if the real thing smells anything like this, then it is amazing. So this has been a lot of 5 of these amazing new clone fragrances from Fragflex. I would encourage you to go down below and get your own incredible box of fragrances. Take advantage of these sales and deals and discount codes and freebies. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to give the video a like and subscribe. I'm Justin. This is Sillage Scents.